What is up, everyone? Chris Roma here, aka Things by Roma. We got some mushroom spawn in from Northspore, and we're gonna set up a bed for it. I also have these pink oysters that I'm gonna do in buckets or in my circle level thing. These ones look like they're already pinning too, which I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. We'll find out. This is my first time growing mushrooms, so we'll show you how I'm going to set up my outdoor bed, and then we'll show you in future videos what I do with the pink oysters. So this bed that I'm setting up first is going to be for the blue oysters. So these are my straw bales. I got them for $10 each from the local farm down the street. They also sell veggies. They're kind of like a nursery as well. So yeah, picked them up for $10 each. Got 4 of them. And then I also have this 1 cubic yard of hardwood mulch. And that's what I'm going to be using to build the mushroom bed. So here under my trampoline was just nothing but a little bit of a mud pit anyway, because it doesn't really get much sun and moisture, kind of darkness, light bulb, mushroom bed. So that's what gave me the idea, what can I use this space under the trampoline for, and mushrooms seem to be a good answer. So then that's how I started, looked up what do I need to make a mushroom bed for oyster mushrooms and wine cap mushrooms, and it turns out straw and wood chips are pretty good substrate for the outdoor mushroom bed. So went and got those straw bales, and I already have a huge 1 cubic yard of hardwood mulch for my other garden bed, so it worked out perfectly there. So what I did is I spread out the straw along the circumference, or along basically the whole surface area of under this trampoline, and maybe a 2-inch layer of straw, not super thick, not super thin, and then I'm going through and I'm kind of working the wood chip mulch into the bed. If you can see here, it's kind of work it in to the straw, and then I'm going to come through, wet it all down with the hose, and then I'm going to come through and inoculate it with the mushroom spawn, and then I'll probably do another layer of straw, another layer of inoculation, and another layer of straw. So here we go. I'm not going to film myself actually doing the work, because you can imagine what it looks like, but I'll show you what it looks like after each step. This is what we look like after I basically covered the whole thing in wood chips, and then kind of mixed it in a little bit. Just kind of did a little bit of this, a little bit of just scratched it in, and then I hosed it all down so it's real wet. Now I'm going to come through, give it a real light layer of straw, and then throw down the mushroom spawn and inoculate all of this. So here we are after I just inoculated with the mushroom spawn. I crushed it all up real fine and nice while it was in the bag. And you can see the brown stuff on top is the spawn, and the blackish stuff is the wood mulch, but it's really brown too once it dries out. It's just because it's wet, it looks black. And then there's some straw obviously mixed in. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and put another full barrel of hay across this whole thing. So this will be two bundles of hay and some wood chip mulch, hardwood chip mulch, and 1 bag of inoculation sawdust spawn. So I thought I'd show how these hay bundles, hay stacks, hay bear, whatever you want to call them, how they break up. They kind of break up into these nice little automatically like kind of cut squares. You can see I'm kind of just throwing them out there, just tossing them in there, and then I'm going to crawl in there and spread it all out evenly. But it is kind of nice because you could just pick this up, walk it to where it needs to be, so you don't have to throw it across the whole thing and then throw it in. And here we are with the final result. So it's pretty thick. definitely thicker than I imagined it would be in my head, but that's probably a really good thing. So I'm guessing the thicker the better, more food, more room for the mycelium to spread. So fairly happy with this came out. You can see it. It doesn't look that high from that angle, but trust me, it's pretty thick. I could stick my finger, oh yeah, easily all the way, easily at least my finger depth. So definitely thick. I just watered it in, hosed it in real good, so it's real nice and wet. Like I said, the hay barrels were already, or hay bundles were already soaking out in the rain. It was pouring all day today, so they were already plenty wet to begin with, and then I soaked them down even more. So we're nice and wet here. Yeah, I'll have to give an update video, hopefully within, I'm guessing, about a month. They say about a month before you start to see some shrooms. So hopefully we'll see some blue oyster mushrooms popping up under this trampoline here. Hope everyone having a great day, great year, and great life. Things by Roma out.